Hi, this is Mark from Right Line Trading. Um, I wanted to do a quick market recap of our trading in the live trading room today on crude oil. Um, Today is October 23rd, and I'm going to review with you the actual trading calls that we took in the room. Now, I actually have them all written out here, and inadvertently um, erased them, so I'm going to have to show them to you here one by one. First trade was a power entry short. Order flow, stochastic, and momentum are red. Um, this is right off the 50. Um, no support to break through to the downside. The close of the candle was 59. We were in at 58. The low was 44. Let me just review that again. Close 59, 58. That was 14 ticks. Here was our next trade. Momentum call. Right off the right line 15. Below the 50, below the 15. Right line 15 is red and heading down. Order flow, stochastic, and momentum are red. It was a beautiful setup. The low of the candle was, the close of the candle was 43. I remember we were in at 44. The low was 23. That was 19 ticks. No trades throughout here were between the 15 and the right line trend line. We don't trade through there. No signals here. This was a nice signal. We just missed. It was a break to the downside. We did not get it. What added nicely to our profit, but we just did not take that trade. Then here is news on crude at 10:30. And you know what? I'm going to have let me reload all my historical data. I'm sorry here. It's going to reload in a second. And I apologize for this. It should come up in a second. Here we go. Because here was our next trade. Beautiful C candle. Now it came with news. Now the right line trend line was yellow, and we rarely, if ever, trade a yellow right line trend line. But we were below the 50, break 2/3 candle close below the right line trend line. Order flow, stochastic, and momentum were red. This was just a perfect setup. It also came with a momentum signal. You just can't ask for more in terms of a trade setup than this. The fact that this was yellow was definitely a problem, but I still think it was a very, very conservative trade. The low of the candle, or the close of the candle, was 40. We were in at 39. This went down to 21, 20 ticks. I'm sure my addition, I think in the room was we booked it as 19, so I'm just where I'm going to book it is plus 19 ticks. Wish I did not remove these entries. Would have been a lot easier. Now we had another one. I just have to find it. Let me see where it was. I'm sorry. I just had another nice trade, and I'm trying to find where it was. Oh, here it is. Beautiful C candle. Support of the 100. Break of the 50 and 100. A little aggressive because the right line trend line is still above the 50, but just in terms of market structure and setup, it was just a tremendous trade to the downside. We were in. The close was 38, so we would have been in at 37, and we were in at 37. I remember. The low was 26, 11 ticks. Now, this is where we stopped trading. We had just too much profit, and I wanted to call it a day. We had 19, 11. Oh, here's our trade to the upside. Wish I hadn't removed it. This was just a gorgeous C candle to the upside. Again, a little riskier because the right line trend line hadn't crossed to the upside. But the right line trend line was green. Order flow, stochastic, and momentum were with us. And this was a great long trade. The high of the candle was 45. We'd be in at 46. And the high of the move was 67. It was 21 ticks. And I wish I would have done myself a favor if I didn't erase this from this morning. And I know we had one more, and it's right here. I'm sorry, I'm doing this in retrospect, but I'm just picking the trades up right here. Perfect C candle to the downside. I remember it gave us a little bit of heat. Came back up, never stopped us out. Really even came that close. The low of the candle was, or the close of the candle was 47. We were in at 46. The low was 27. 21. We had no losers today. So let's see. I know we had 5 trades, and I know the trades we passed up. I know that was our first trade. That was our first trade, a small trade. This was another great signal that I didn't pick up. So we have 14 ticks, 19 ticks. That's 33. 54 ticks, 75 ticks, 94 ticks. So today it was a plus 94 ticks today. In the room. No losses. One, two, three, four, five, and five wins. So that was it today. It was a little bit boring. We didn't take the C candle because I had already decided we had booked enough. This was a perfect C. Would have been another winner. After that, just all chop. So we passed up this additional winner, but you don't want to take a risk when you've already booked that much profit, and you have no losers. So that's our day for today. Thanks for listening, and have a great afternoon.